Hi there, Rob's Ride Shop. So, took a little spill a couple weeks ago. Some of you may have seen that video. In the process, I may have tweaked something in the front end of my bike. Went ahead and tore it down and was looking for any issues. The only thing I could find was that my caliper was riding on the brake rotor a little bit. Probably just knocked something loose. Everything seems to be straight and doing well. The one thing I did decide to do was go ahead and tear down, remove the front wheel bearings. So what I'm going to do is actually replace these stock bearings. These are just standard ball bearings. And I'm going to go ahead and replace those. Yeah, so I figured I'd go ahead and go through the whole process with you guys and show you how it's done. Alright, so to remove the bearings, the first thing we're going to do is I've got a couple blocks of wood here that I'm going to put this down on, keep the rim up off the ground, and you know, you're going to require some banging and stuff, so you don't want it to impact the edge of the rim with the ground. So I have here, it's just a simple Harbor Freight slide hammer bearing pull kit. They run about, I think I paid about 75 bucks for that. And then what we're going to do is find the right size for this and make sure that it's pulling on that bearing. It's going to come out. Thread that on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to heat up that hub a little bit, usually for about a minute or so. Just a propane torch. And I keep spinning the thing. Make sure you're kind of evenly heating it up. Make sure you're not burning your paint as much as possible. Now this is going to make it way easier to get this off. So once that metal in there expands, it's going to be way simpler to get it out. I like to put my feet on the wheel and just work it. And that's how it comes out. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put in the new bearings. And one thing that I've discovered when doing bearings makes a big difference is if you actually freeze the bearings before you use them. And it sounds goofy, but it shrinks the size of the bearings down enough to actually help you a lot when getting a new bearing into these hubs. So I'm going to go ahead and heat up the hub. Once I got that hub nice and warm, I'm going to go ahead and put a little grease inside there to help. Just remember, don't burn yourself. But that'll help lube up that bearing when it goes in. It's nice and cold. It almost slips right in there. Look at that. Really close to just slipping right in. So the important thing here is to make sure that you're not hitting anything but the outside of that bearing. So you want to be really careful about that. You can hear that when it hits. It's more of a solid sound. That's it. That one's in. Coming in really nice and easy. Now on this side, I actually have a washer that goes in here. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Heat it up. Try not to heat it up for about a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and drop our spacer and washer in there. And we've got our other washer that goes in here. And make sure it's seated in there okay. And we'll go ahead and grease it up. Once again, don't burn yourself. And grease the bearing as well. But I want to keep these as cold as possible. And there we go.